Let's welcome Mentee Alum Carmin Wong on the essential work of writing with purpose.
Hi everyone, I'm Carmin Wong, a Girls Write Now Mentee Alum, class of 2014. And I'm here to share with young writers that right now in this very moment, it is the time for our voices to be heard. It is a time for you to find sanctuary in your voice, to think critically about our environment and do something worthwhile. It is the time to write about it. Write about what you see going on in America. Write about what you would change around the world. Write about what makes you happy. Write about a world you imagine. Keep pouring love into this world through your ministry of writing. I know it's a time of tumult and overwhelm with COVID-19 and race wars happening at our feet. But that's why everything we write matters. I know some of us are grieving and dealing with depression and anxiety, and I encourage us to take care of ourselves no matter what, and take care of each other as best as possible right now. Because creating is no easy task. It's a bold one. It's the risk we take to exist in this world just as we are. We are in pain, but we can't stop writing. We have seen the transition of many great, incomparable artists this year who stood firmly in their identity. Chadwick Boseman reminded me of that in his artistry. In an article in 2013, Boseman wrote about the great August Wilson, a revolutionary playwright and strong advocate for the Black theater community. Wilson not only encouraged us, but demanded us to identify the ground on which we stand. So, I ask you today, what does that ground look like for you? And how does it surface in your writing or your writing process? I find that the beauty of the work that we do is the homage we deliberately pay to those who have done this work before us. Black, Indigenous people of color, especially, or those who share in multiple identities that have been marginalized. We have been the protesters. We have been the ones writing our documentaries. We have been the propagandists. In this world of social distancing, we are also the entertainers, the visionaries, the culture bearers. We are writers. This is what we do. We are reminded right now that artists are essential workers. And contrary to public opinion, I tell you, do not stray away from your anger or from your fear or from your confusion or from your anguish if that is how you feel. The script is like a scripture, is what keeps us going as writers, as believers of change, as thinkers and overthinkers. I encourage us, young people, young writers, young ambitious poets, playwrights, novelists, screenwriters, to keep writing. Even if we're stuck at home, away from auditoriums and open mics and stages, keep writing. Even if no one sees it, keep writing. As a Black woman writer, it's been extremely difficult for me to write. But through the difficulty comes the real stories, the feelings we simply cannot hide or hide from. And I share something that I've been working on. This poem is a reflection on multiculturalism. This poem is tethered to the North Atlantic Sea. This poem is for Berbice, Georgetown, Essequibo Coast, the Demerara, Linden, Buxton. This poem is pumping a Black breast. This poem is irrigation still outdoors. This poem is a tongue that curses L'Amistad, Troubadour, Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. This poem is sweet as green plantains. This poem is spicy as Scotch bonnet pepper. This poem is side, hip, swaying, one weeping baby. This poem is sing-song. This poem is skin, teeth, This poem is skinned knee. This poem is a sickening memory. This poem is San Juan Bautista, treasurer, the white lion sometime before 1619. This poem is one side of my indentured grandparents. This poem is oppression, is linguicide, is uprising. This poem is forgotten.